Okay, so here we go, folks. You need to close your books, get something to write with. Okay? And I'm going to write this up on the board for you. So school in Japanese is gakkou. Gakkou, right? And you'll see the two symbols for it. This symbol means to learn. And this symbol is exclusively for school. Okay? You don't need to know this, but that's what gakkou looks like. Okay? So gakkou means school. Okay? Gakkou. So let's say it together. Gakkou. Gakkou. Okay, so one big concept here is this, which is shitsu. Shitsu means room. Okay, so a lot of these are going to end in shitsu. Okay? It almost sounds like you're sneezing. Shitsu. Or you can come sit right here if you want to. Can you see it from here? All right. So, the first one is the office, which is the shokuin. Oh, I need to write the gakkou shokuinshitsu. So that's shokuinshitsu. Shokuinshitsu is the office. And again, because Japanese teachers rotate, usually it's on the base floor of the school. And the shokuinshitsu is every teacher has their own desk in the office. And they usually have like a tray or maybe a book that they just stack everything on. And they take it with them to the class. Kind of like we have floaters with people rolling around. So they have what's called a shokuinshitsu, or an office. And shokuin literally means worker. Okay, shitsu is room, so it's like the worker's room. Okay? So number 2 is library. And that is toshoshitsu. Toshoshitsu. Okay? And toshoshitsu literally means the library room. An actual library that's like separate from the school is called toshokan. Okay? Can you guys see that well? Everyone can see that well? Huh? I'm asking them if they can see it. You guys can read it? No response. Okay, one person said yes, so I'll take that as a yes. That's beautiful. Okay, so we got toshoshitsu. So classroom. So the verb for teaching is this, right? So if you combine it with shitsu, kyoushitsu, it just becomes learning room. So kyoushitsu, kyoushitsu. Okay. And that's a long O, kyoushitsu. Okay. So let's say these 3 together. We'll say these 4. Gakkou, shokuinshitsu, toshoshitsu, kyoushitsu. Right. So kyoushitsu is any classroom. Right. Kyoushitsu. Just like the word for textbook is kyoukasho. So literally teaching materials book, right? So that same kyou is in it. This is oshieru, the verb to teach. Okay. For those of you taking Japanese 2 or 3. So next is the art room, which is bijutsushitsu, which is really hard to say, even for me sometimes. Bijutsushitsu. Let's say this together. Ready? Bijutsushitsu. It's hard to say. Bijutsushitsu. So bijutsu is art, like literally art. Okay? And so shitsu, room, art room. Okay? So for those of you who are in band, how many of you are in band? I knew I'd have at least 3 here. So band, the band room or music room is music, ongaku, plus room, shitsu. So ongakushitsu. Okay? Shitsu. Ongakushitsu. Right? So ongaku is music. So ongaku ga suki desu, I like music, right? Ongakushitsu is the band room or the music room. Alright, and so I think the last 2 that use shitsu is a lab. A lab is rikashitsu, which rika means science. So science room. So rikashitsu. Rikashitsu. And then there's the room you never want to go to. That's right, the principal's office. And the principal's office is kouchou. Can't write sideways like this. Okay. Kouchoushitsu. So kouchoushitsu. 2 long O's. Okay, so kouchoushitsu. And the principal in a school is much like ours. Kind of, just manages everything that goes around. The one different, well, no, it's pretty much the same. The one thing is that each teacher usually is a sponsor of a club, so in the school, and the teacher or the principal, instead of like districts, so here, a district actually will give official money to a coach of a certain amount. For Japanese high school, it's the principal's able to decide how much he wants to give here and there. So that's quite different, because like a football coach, gets paid quite a bit compared to a soccer coach. But a principal can actually make that decision himself. Okay, so let's go say these together. So, bijutsushitsu. Oh, it sounds like you're sneezing. Ongakushitsu. Rikashitsu. And then kouchoushitsu. Okay, and then we've got a couple more. We've got to do the gym and the nurse's room, and then of course the toilet. I forgot to. Oh, and the hallway. I need to add those 2. So, you're not in a room when you're in a gym. You're in a much bigger place. Okay, so that's why this is different. This is taiikukan. Literally like a physical training, big area, like forum, or I don't know how to even say it. Taiikukan. And that's a gym. Okay? Next is the nurse's room, which is hokenshitsu. I forgot one. So that's hokenshitsu. So health care is hoken, right? So hokenshitsu is like healthcare room. Okay, hokenshitsu. So a lot of high schoolers in Japan, kind of like here, when they want to ditch class, they'll say, "Oh, my head hurts," and they'll go to the hokenshitsu, and they'll lay down for the class. And that's how a lot of high schoolers ditch class in Japan. I know this video is going to go up, and I'm going to have like a bunch of Japanese kids see it, and they're like, "Nah, that's not true." But we've all seen too many anime. Okay. So 2 left, and these were not on the list. I'm going to add them. They're easy. Rouka, which is the hallway. That's rouka. Remember, it just sounds like locker. Rouka. That's where the locker is, right? And then the easiest one of all. You're never going to have a problem remembering this one. And that's toire, which is what? Toilet. Toire. Oh, that's a word in English. Oops. Toire, which is toilet. And next chapter when we come back after Wednesday, we're going to learn how to say, "May I go to the room?" Okay? And of course, the bathroom's the most used one. Toire itte mo ii desu ka? Can I go to the bathroom? Toire itte mo ii yo? You bet you may. Right? So let's say these 4 together. Taiikukan. Most Japanese will kind of slur it together and say taiikukan, right? But taiikukan. Hokenshitsu. Rouka. そしてトイレ. So yeah. So if you remember the word where is doko. Just add that. Toire wa doko? You never have a problem in Japan finding a toilet. Toire wa doko? Toire wa doko desu ka? Right? If you say that, then you'll be able to find a toilet anywhere. It's the only thing I remember in French is où est la toilette, which means, where's the toilet? After you eat French food, you need it too.
How many languages have toilet as toilet?
Toilette, well, baño is Spanish. I don't know, this is, okay, so there's actually a kind of a dirtier word for it, which is benjo. And benjo means like crap house or crap place. It literally means like it's the Chinese symbol for crap and place. But only men use it. Benjo is right? No guy's going to use that. Toire is kind of the formal word. You'll also hear kyoushitsu, which means makeup room. Or you'll hear otearai, so the hand washing room. You'll hear that. That is more of a formal way of saying it. But toire all around is used as the normal way. And you're going to learn this in maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Start learning hiragana, or katakana, right? Because toire is a foreign word.
So it's like a powder room, restroom, bathroom.
You'll see WC sometimes, like water closet. But frequently, they will just use toire. But like I said, I'm not going to try to confuse you with different ones because it's unnecessary extra words. If you know toire, you'll be fine. Kouchoushitsu is one, so keisho is makeup, right? So kouchoushitsu is makeup room. And then otearai is hand washing. So otearai, if you just ask that, otearai wa doko desu ka? That means where's the bathroom? So they have several different ways of saying it. But toire all around is probably the easiest to use. It sounds like toilet, right? And so it's universally used. Any questions about these? Okay, let's say them one more time for the folks at home. So, gakkou, shokuinshitsu, toshoshitsu, kyoushitsu, bijutsushitsu, ongakushitsu, rikashitsu, kouchoushitsu. そして体育館、保健室、廊下、そしてトイレ。What do you think そして means? Just a way of saying and then. So you'll hear me say そして、and that just means like and then, so you'll hear that a lot. So there's your words here. Gakkou, shokuinshitsu, toshoshitsu, kyoushitsu, bijutsushitsu, ongakushitsu, rikashitsu, kouchoushitsu, taiikukan, hokenshitsu, rouka, remember the long O, and then toire. Okay, so let me go ahead and shut that off.